Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a garden tour and also discussing some of the progress that's been occurring in the garden so far with the changes that we've been making. I'm going to start in this area of the garden because this is where I've been sat enjoying a cup of tea in the sunshine. Now, we've got two things to show you that are absolutely stunning. If you look, we've got these beautiful tulips flowering and we've got a narcissus flowering as well at the same time. And the narcissus are, the white ones are silver chimes and the yellow ones are martinet. These are my two favourite varieties of narcissus and I think they are worthy of you trying if you've not tried them so far. We've been growing these for many years. Certainly silver chimes we used to grow a lot in the Sheffield cottage garden and they bring back many happy memories of being there just by being in this garden now. And the scent is heavenly. If you're sat here now, all I can smell in this area is scent. Also, we've got some at the front in the pot by the front door, and when I open the window the scent comes through into the living room, so it's really nice to have this kind of plant. Silver chimes and martinet, these varieties are very strongly scented. If you try growing these you will realise what I mean, and I just think they are such a cheery sight, especially on a beautiful blue sky day like today. The tulips are looking really lovely and I've got these at both sides of me and they're looking good. I like the red ones but I do like the purple as well, but I really do like the red. I like the contrast of both of them. I think they're amazing. I think they truly are. And you know, tulips are something I remember in the gardens around here when I was little. Yes, everyone grew daffodils, but there was always tulips as well. And they were always mainly around here. A lot of people grew the, you know, the bright red ones, and they were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So it's nice for that nod back to the past. Tulips, actually, we're starting off in the morning now, and they're quite closed up. But as the sun gets higher in the sky, gets a bit warmer, they will open up as the day progresses, and there's nothing more beautiful than tulips in the garden at this time of year. And it's nice that they're flowering now in early April. Absolutely love it. I wanted to move on straight away to the Begonia. Begonia is a really nice plant, and this one is a lovely variety. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's called Rosie Klaus, and I just think that is a stunning sight in the garden. The bees have been enjoying that as well. It's a really nice Begonia. I like the white ones as well. As a white variety that I really like. I can't remember the name of, but it is fantastic. We have grown this before. We had it originally in the cottage garden as well in Sheffield. So we've got over here, we've got Crocosmia coming up. That's Babylon. We've got Phlox David starting to come up. It's now the time of things emerging. Things are starting to really come to life. We've got my favourite grass here, beautiful grass. It's had its haircut, really nice grass. Stipa tenuissima, really beautiful grass. When this gets going, it's going to froth over this whole area. It will cover this area, it'll be beautiful. Lady's mantle or Alchemilla mollis. This has been divided a while back, and on the last garden tour you couldn't really see much of this at all. Now it's beginning to emerge. It's beginning to come out of the soil and come to life. It's an amazing time of year for that. Also, we have some phlox over here. There was one clump of phlox in this area. These were taken from basil cuttings, and now look at them thriving. We've got three. We put two in to make three, and this is going to fill this area. This will look really good. This one is called Phlox paniculata spatsummer, and it's a really nice one. Phlox, beautiful scent during midsummer. You cannot beat them. If you've not got them in the garden, give them a try as well. Phlox David is a really reliable one. This has white flowers on. These are more purpley, so more of a purple colour, and this one will be white when it emerges, when it blooms. Now, I've talked about Crocosmia Babylon there coming up. That's a really nice orange, like a fiery reddy orange. Really nice one. The shrub is doing really well. The ceanothus that we planted in this area, just to fill a space because it is rather open here, we'll get some height on that as the summer progresses, and it will have beautiful blue flowers flowering probably June time, May, June, and they'll provide us with lots of interest and a lovely blue colour. Buddleia's doing well, he's coming back to life after being moved and cut back. This is a white variety, really, really nice. We've got Primula viris here, a few clumps of Primula viris doing really well. They'll be fine eventually, they'll settle and do their thing, self-seed, etc. Now, let's go over to this side of the garden. Magnolia is still in bloom, still flowering. I try and say this whenever I can, that the bees do not pollinate this tree. It's pollinated by insects because magnolias were on the earth before bees were. So not everybody knows that. Many people do, but not everybody. And it's a really beautiful tree to have. I just think the white is stunning. I really do love this one. But it's frustrating, you see the bees go into it and you see they seem to love to clamber over it. But like I say, it's not pollinated by bees, pollinated by insects. This area is doing really, really well. We have another Phlox David on this side because that repetition going through Stipa tenuissima, here again, my favourite grass, Phlox David there. There's some cheeky bluebells still in the garden, sneaking through, the white one at the back there. And there's lots going on here, everything's beginning to emerge. Our penstem and garnet is coming back to life. The Rebecca here, this is Rebecca fulgida and the variety is Diamii. And I absolutely love this one. Beautiful golden flowers, golden yellow flowers in late summer, very late summer, going into autumn, with beautiful seed heads throughout the winter for the birds. Well into January and February, they just look stunning. They really do, and the birds love to peck at the seed heads, but it's a really nice plant. It's lovely to see this coming up now. On the way to the ribes, I'm going to show you the ribes, and our ribes is Pulborough Scarlet, but I just want to mention something. This is really the last month to divide your summer and autumn flowering perennials. This one is a real beauty. It's called Winston Churchill, but as you can see, it's filled the container, it's ready to be divided, and hopefully we can put some pieces in other places in the garden. But I love Winston Churchill. This is a really, really good variety. Now, if we move on up the garden, you can see why I like Pulborough Scarlet. Such a beautiful plant, beautiful shrub. Amazing. Look at the combination of the flowers on the ribes and the white of the magnolia. Truly amazing. Buddleia's had a haircut, so that's ready to come back. That'll be lovely this year. It's had a bit of a haircut, and the hedging's doing well, but this is still a work in progress, this area. And we've got all the sods, well, the pieces of lawn that we took up from the work that we've been doing in the garden, all placed here, face down. And this will eventually turn into some really beautiful soil. We'll get some really good soil back from this. It's going to be amazing. There's still more to be added to this area, so hence the reason it looks like that. But this is where we're storing all this, and it's going to turn into wonderful soil over time, over the months. Now, let's go this way. One of my favourite geraniums, a really nice one. It only flowers once, so it doesn't matter, you can cut it back again to tidy it up, but it flowers once. Mrs. Kendall Clark, a really nice one that you don't see that much in gardens nowadays, but it's a really nice one. I'm sure some people have it somewhere. And we've got a lovely grass here, Carl Forster, okay? This is a Calamagrostis Carl Forster, and that one will go above the fence, or quite up to the fence, quite tall, and the fence is quite high. And this is quite a big one, a really lovely grass and a welcoming sight. Now our Eupatorian has started to come up. I can see little pieces there coming through. It's late to emerge, but eventually this beast will be over the fence. So by late summer, this will be right over the fence there. It's going to be lovely. Our Persicaria amplexicaulis, and this is a variety called Firetail, lovely red, has emerged and is doing really well. This will eventually spread over this area. You know, it's quite a tallie as well, this one. I like my tallies, and this one is no exception. I love tall in the garden. I can't stand just everything being low. I like different heights, and that's how it should be. We've got Anapeta. It's had its cut back. Summer Magic, that's ready there. Rose of Sweet Honeys had a good prune, and let me show you what's been going on here. So Paul has continued this border all the way along. So it used to stop here, go in, and then there was a little bit near the fence panels there. But this is not the case now. We've gone along with the bricks, so he's done a really good job there. So it's continued the border. This is going to remain lawn, this area. And then, let me show you, oh first, let me mention these beauties. So the strawberries are still doing well. Let me just take that out. While that's got in there, we'll take that out. Just some grass. Right, okay. And we've got our, this has just been placed on. This is doing well, Persicaria. This is Persicaria Atinis, and this is Superba. This is just a holding bed at the minute. We've got our geraniums in there. Our geranium nimbus is in there as well. It's just a holding bed. Now, if you look over here, you can see what's been taking shape. So many changes. Paul's been working hard in this area. We've got the path. So coming down, path's coming down, and we've got Paul's put the stones in place, okay? This side needs doing. Then all this area, all this lawn is being taken up. All this area will go, all these Victorian tiles, and these pieces of concrete, this edging, that will come out as well, creating a whole border from the fence all the way along to the edge of the rocks. This is going to be lovely when it's completed. I'm looking around. I'm normally looking at the camera, but I'm looking around because there's so much that needs doing, but I'm in awe at the progress as well. Some really great progress going on. So it's going to be all border, apart from this little bit here, which is still going to be staging. The Cotoneaster might have to go. It's a shame because the bees do love it. We do have it in other parts of the garden, but I think it's going to have to go. We'll see what happens with that. But this is going to be lovely, all being border. More space for planting. We're plantsmen. We need more space for plants. As I say, on that side of the garden, we've got a sorbus that is going to go in. This one is Autumn Spire. Really nice one, nice variety. Lovely dark foliage as well. Notice the growth on this already. It's going to be really nice. That's going over that side of the garden. And Ben's tree, as I call it, Prunus nigra, as you can see in the distance there with the dark foliage. Really great tree, doing really well. And I love the contrast of the foliage with the magnolia, the flowers of the magnolia, and the contrast in the garden in general, because I always say this, you can have too much of a good thing, you can have too much green, and sometimes it's nice to have different foliage in the garden. I like what's going on here. This is a work in progress. This is a work in progress. There's lots of plants that are ready in pots, ready to go in once the area is completed. Paul has designed this. He knows exactly where things are going, but this is just going to take some time just to get all this grass up and place it where you've just seen at the very end of the garden. But I like what's happening. I like what's occurring. So many changes, so many wonderful things going on. I'm trying to think of what else I can show you. This border here, none of the plants that are in here are obviously, they're not going to stay there. We're not just taking things out and leaving them where they are. Hence the reason nothing's gone on here. It's not been mulched. Nothing's happened, okay? These are going to be moved to different areas of the garden. So hence the reason this is still like this. We've got the soil ready. That's all there. That's been taken out from other areas of the garden. And here is where the decking will be. So we've got that lovely decking to go down. Decking's going to start against the raised bed and come over this way. There's a lovely table and chairs to go out, and then it's table and chairs. Then we're thinking of a small wildlife pond in this area here. So it's all a work in progress. This was a pond originally. This whole space was pond back in the day. This was all pond, and this is part, it came down, there was a water feature, and this here, as you can see, is where the water would have run down and run off into the pond. So obviously this is going, but there was a pond here originally, and I just think it's great for wildlife to get frogs into the garden. It's a really great idea because they will eat the slugs and things, so that keeps the slug population down. Saves gathering up the slugs and taking them to the field every night, which in summer, that's a little bit, the last thing you want to do of an evening is to walk down to the field at night and take these slugs down there. So yeah, it's all looking good. I'm very happy with the progress. Lots of changes, lots of things emerging, but it's a garden of change, and life is, I always say, there's a series of chapters in a book, and this is a new chapter for this garden, but a very exciting one at that. And oh, the spirea is doing really well. This is used more of a hedge, and so to create privacy, so really that's why this side is not really flowering that much, but it's nice to see the flowers on top. It's not flowering in its traditional form, but it's still flowering, and I think it's very beautiful, very garden worthy. And I always like it. It's a weird kind of scent, but I just like it. I like the scent to that. Now I've got something to show you, a sneak preview at some of the decking. So this has been painted already, it needs another coat, and this is going to be basically what goes down in the decking area. There's still so many more panels inside the shed that need doing, but it's nice. It's a nice colour. It's going to not, it's going to complement the fence and the summer house. It's not going to look. We're not choosing totally ridiculous colours, because I thought about grey, but do you know what? With the slate being grey and everything else, I just think it will be lost. And I think this is a better idea. It's a better colour, and this time the brand of paint that we've used is the same as what we use on the what we've used before, but it really did sink in and do its job straight away. So it was a good quality paint, but that's looking good. I like the colour, and it's going to be nice when it's finished. Will look great. I think that is about it for my little tour today. I hope that you've enjoyed it. As you've noticed, I've got my Mad About Gardening hoodie on. Please feel free to look at our merchandise. We've got lots of different things on there. We've even got water bottles and stuff like that with the Mad About Gardening on there. And if you fancy anything for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please do buy. Thank you so much for watching. It is great to have you back with me on a garden tour, and I'm very much looking forward to speaking with you again soon on the next one. Have a great day and happy gardening, and please click the like button, subscribe, and please share our videos on social media as well. But thank you for watching and following us on our journey. See you soon.